What's good? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Six Deuce, music artist, and all that. You guys know the deal. Shout out all of our partnerships. Shout out all of our co-hosts. Shout out all of our supporters. It's all love. We're here today with 65 Ace, but I'll go ahead and let you introduce yourself properly. Go ahead and let people know where you coming from, what you got going on, what you about, all that good stuff.
What's up with y'all? My name is 65 Ace. I'm from Woonsocket, Rhode Island. I make music. What else can I say? I make music. Where too?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, bro. I want to thank you for coming on. Shout out to you. Shout out your section. You know what I'm saying? We try to keep this worldwide with it wherever we go and show love to everybody. So we're gonna start off, and what I try to do usually lately, we're gonna play songs of the artist. That way you guys can, and we're playing this off of SoundCloud. So make sure you go check out 65 Ace. My bad, acid reflux on SoundCloud, and it's spelled 65, 65 ACEE, two E's. So 65 Ace on SoundCloud, and we're about to play Don't Play About Mine by 65 Ace. So go check it out. Like, like, all the shit that I've been through dead. I done blend niggas blocks a million times, but all them niggas is kids. A lot of shit in my head. Don't know how I'm finna survive. I gotta die, I gotta provide. Them niggas know how to play my mind. Don't get the friends to be doing it dolo. How you saying my man, but when I turn around, you be talking hella shit. How the fuck do you say my girl, but when it comes around, you wanna switch? If niggas keep playing my body, I promise you, bitch, I'm off the switch. I'm asking for help, but nobody help. I'm doing that shit all alone. Like niggas can call my phone. Niggas can call my phone, but no one answers. Nobody home. In my joints, I search for the rain. Sometimes I just handle the pain. If you playing, your shot is brain. Get rich and hop in the jet. Niggas know I put on for sacks. Niggas be playing, I do this shit solo. Hop in the V, you know that it's like hop in the V, you know it's a solo, nigga. Like hop in the V, you know it's a solo. All the shit that I've been through dead. I done been niggas blocks a million times, but all them niggas is kids. A lot of shit in my head. Don't know how I'm finna survive. I gotta die, I gotta provide. Them niggas know I don't play about mine. All the shit that I've been through dead. I done been niggas blocks a million times, but all them niggas is kids. A lot of shit in my head. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, and maybe that's just me, Lolly Draco the ruler, because he I wasn't not trying to compare nobody, but as far as like that talking your shit, but so cool and smooth with it, like you just on your cool shit. So I guess that's
No,
why I
definitely.
like the vibe, because Lolly Draco the ruler, he would have some chill shit like that where he's like just chill with it, dope beat in the background, but they talking that shit if you listening. You know what I'm saying?
No, definitely, definitely.
Sorry, hey, but I like that one though. Like I said, check that out. 65 Ace, don't play about mine. But all right then, man. Let's hop straight into it. We'll let the people know who you are, where you're coming from. You say you do music. Well, let's talk about some of your catalog. When did you start making music? And what are some of your top tracks that you would want people to listen to?
I probably started around 2020, 2022 around, you feel me? I started when I was around Love for Brady. You know who that? Shout out my man Love for Brady. He really is the one who got me started with this shit. You feel me? If it wasn't for him, I really wouldn't be where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? He really helped me find my town. Nowadays, I got my means. Shout out Perk, shout out Josh, shout out Flex, shout out all them guys. You feel me? I know they watching right now. They all blowing up soon. You feel me? They all doing their thing. We all gonna make it one day, bro. And people just gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? That this shit takes talent. It don't take just promotion or putting your music on TikTok. It takes your words. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak to the people. You can't just throw something out there and expect people to listen to it when they can't relate to nothing. You know what I'm saying? You got to make music people relate to nowadays. And I feel like people will listen more if you're rapping about some shit that they went through, but you also went through. You know what I'm saying? Like growing up, I went through a lot of shit, and I can rap about it, but most people wouldn't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now, you know what though?
I feel like it really be like that though. Before I get started on my response, I want to say shout out all your peoples. You know, shout out love for Brady. He actually is just became one of our editors over here on the team at SR Broadcast. So shout out to him. Make sure you guys go follow SR underscore broadcast, the main page, and then you go follow our other page, SR underscore broadcast talent. You know what I mean? SR broadcast talent and SR broadcast are the same thing. Just we made a page, and with Brady coming on the team, we wanted to not only give him his own control and uniqueness, that way he can share it with the rest of everybody, because you know y'all from the I don't know how to categorize this, but mainly like the East Coast. So I wanted him to have that freedom to be able to like, how can I say it, like to really do what he wants with it. Because it's like, you know, I'm from the West Coast. I'm not saying it makes us all much different, but everybody got different stilos, different talents, and I wanted to expand on that. I wanted to hear everybody, and there's some shit I don't know. There's some shit I can learn from everybody, from East Coast, West Coast, up north, down south, Midwest, you know, where I'm at right now. Um, but I guess what I'm getting at is shout out to him for coming on the team, and we're all the same thing, same team. Not to confuse y'all, they're not two different brands. We the same brand, but that's our other page more for mainly promotion. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like what we're trying to branch off and do now to help all the artists and community. Because like you said, Brady helped you out. That's kind of how I do my very best to do an SR broadcast, is help people out in the community, because I even posted it today. People be acting like I think I just had somebody, and I'll put it on blast. So if they watching, oh well. But like they hit me with some, hey, what's up? And I'm like, you know, I'm usually cool. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Hey, share my shit. Like, bruh, like share your shit. Like I didn't know I worked for you, bro. Like, and it wasn't on some like just because some people talk different, you know, but it was straight, you could tell it was like demanding, like share my shit. And I'm like, oh, like I do this shit for the muscle, for the love, for the people. And
Exactly, and that goes with what I said before. You know what I'm saying? People just make music, just throw bars on it, and expect people to listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Yo, share my music, share my music. But is this music that people really want to share? Is this music that people really want to listen to? You can't just throw music out there and expect people to want to listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. And that's why it goes back to even what I'm saying, not just the promotion, because I don't want to make this a whole thing, but I do want to say is that my whole point of talking about that was that a lot of the times, not just even that, but I feel like people are very entitled in this industry and don't want to put the work in behind it, you know?
Exactly.
And it's insane because, like, nothing's handed, nothing's free. Nobody doesn't owe a shit in this game. If you keep that mentality and you don't take a lot of stuff personal in this game, you'll go a lot further. I've said it many times. Like, I feel like a
Yeah.
lot of people take too many things personal, expect too much things, and like you said, people can't relate. Or like I said, people just don't want to put in the work behind it, but they want the gifts, they want to reap the benefits. You know what I'm saying? They want everything that comes
Yeah.
with it, but don't want everything that comes with it. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Let's hop straight in. We're talking about, like you said, how you started making music. But let's talk about your catalog. Do you have any albums? Do you have any EPs? What are some of your singles that you're really proud of most that you want to talk about on here?
Yeah, I'm working on an album right now called Start to Finish, and I really want that to. With that album, I want people to mainly focus on what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to just listen to the beats. You know what I'm saying? Because the beats can be the best thing in the world, but the person can be saying the most trash thing in the world. You feel me? I want people to understand that what I be spitting is real truth. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of people can do that. People can rap about shooting people, selling drugs, but nobody can rap about what they've been through. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And I feel like I do that well, where I'm able to express my feelings on the beat. You know what I'm saying?
So
And
no, go ahead, go ahead. I was just gonna ask that. So how many tracks are gonna be on that album?
I'm gonna try and make it at least 13.
Okay.
13, you
I
know?
like that number. If you know, you know. Now I'm like, now I'm saying, I
Nah,
like that
if you know,
number.
you
You know,
know.
if you know, you know. Hey, don't indict me now. Don't
Hey,
indict me.
like it's for
Yeah,
13.
yeah, yeah. But but nah, I think that's real, bro. So are you gonna have features on it? Like, what's your vision for this album?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a couple of features. Like I said, shout out my man's Flex, shout out my man's Perk, Smoke. Smoke is definitely gonna be on the album. Smoke's another person out here who's different too. I fuck with his sound different because what he be rapping about the same shit that niggas be talking about, but the way he be saying it is is different. So I'm gonna
Craig,
definitely be on my album. I definitely want I Love Fearless on my album. I Love Fearless is another one out here in Rhode Island that's definitely going up. You know what I'm saying? He has his own sound. And yeah, bro, you feel me? It's been a movie all 2026, and 2026 ain't even start yet for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I had shows, music videos. I've been doing good, bro, and I'm proud of myself. You feel me? And I'm proud of all my peoples.
salute, bro. Salute, bro. That's a thing to be proud of. You putting in that work. You should be proud. You know what I mean? It's like when you create something, you build something, you look back and admire it, my boy. And ain't no.
Definitely, definitely.
Before we continue, shout Dreams LA, Curly Head Leah, I think it is. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, so I apologize if I'm not. But okay, so what I really want to get into next, and we'll do it piece by piece, all the way from I want to talk not more just about how you started in music, like you said, but I want to know more about you as an individual person growing up. But after that, I also want to get into you're talking about the music videos you just did, shows you just did. We want to tell the people about that and what's to expect. But let's start off with not just the music side, but like who you are as a person and something you want to share about yourself. You don't gotta share too much if you don't feel like it. You gotta get
Now,
too deep.
word. Before we start that, y'all can give me a quick minute, real quick. I can
Yeah.
grab a beverage real quick. I just gotta grab a quick beverage.
No, you gotta grab the bag. I ain't mad at you. Shout out ACB Chemistry. But yeah, for now, y'all, I just want to say thank you guys for coming on. If you can do me a big favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new, it helps us. And if you guys want free live interviews, tap in because we cover music, media, and more. We don't just do music artists, we've done producers, we've done entrepreneurs, we've done comedians, we've done all sorts of people. So if you're seeing it right now, you're a business owner, and you want to promote your business, your brand, anything, tap in with SR Broadcast, you know. But yeah, man, get that bev. I ain't mad at you. Shit, it's
Nah,
life, man.
but my childhood, um, I would say rough beginnings. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I had the best childhood. You know what I'm saying? And I went through shit, but you know what I'm saying? I got through it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't complain about this stuff that I've been through as a kid because I got through it. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. I'm still here. But as a kid, I was always on some nut bullshit. I was always just running around the city, bro, causing mayhem, bro. You can ask my little shit. Well, you can ask everybody. You can ask my whole family. I was just running around acting crazy, bro. Crazy.
Be like
But
that.
I started music for real because as a kid I always heard it. You know what I'm saying? My dad always was listening to D Block, Jada Kiss, all them. So I really grew up listening to all those people. You know what I'm saying? So that really inspired me to want to make music. Like as a kid, I always used to watch All Eyes on Me. You know what I'm saying? And that shit right there really inspired me to want to do something with my life because Tupac was doing something with his life. You know what I'm saying? He had a negative image. He had a negative image, but he had a positive picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
trying to paint a positive picture for myself. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I've been through shit and I did shit, but you feel me? That's just the past. I don't even look at it like a mistake. You feel me? I just look at it as one little fuck up, and you know what I'm saying? It's life. You live and learn. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, that's real shit. But you know what though? At least you take accountability. At least you know what it is. And at least you're pushing forward and worried about the future and not dwelling in the past and making the best of it. But before we talk about music videos and shows you've done, I remember what I was gonna ask now. So you were talking about an artist that you felt like slept on. Well, let's bring up in Rhode Island, right? Correct. That's the area.
Yeah, Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. I was double checking. Who do you feel like is a lot of slept on artists out there that need more coverage? That you feel like, man, they slept on and they need they flowers.
Like I said before, I'm gonna be honest. there's a couple of people on that list, and I'm gonna be honest. There's a couple of people who I don't fuck with on that list, cause like I said before, I don't care if I don't fuck with you. If the music is hard, the music is hard, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? But a couple people that I slept on out here is definitely Perk from Progs. Definitely slept on. I Love Fearless is definitely slept on. Lil Flex is definitely slept on. Six is definitely slept on. Jay Wesley is definitely slept on. And freaking what's that? Lil Uda. I'm
Yeah.
not sure if that's his name. I could be wrong, but Lil Uda and all them boys are all slept on, bro. They make crazy music. Shout out Jay Wesley. He's blowing up soon, bro. He's blowing up. He's doing his thing. My fault.
No, no, you good. Not respect. And before it finishes up in about 10 minutes, is so my boy Dreams LA says I like how he sees talking about you, how he sees the message behind the music and not the fakeness and or just the beats. You know what I'm saying? Which that's real. You know, talking about that. We got grind buckets and you're saying 65 Ace, do your thing, brother. So shout out to all those people you mentioned. And you know we can't forget my people better not sleep on 65 Ace or love for Brady either. You
No,
know,
I should not Love for Brady off that list. People are sleeping on my man's Love for Brady too. I can't forget him
facts.
off that list.
And I want to say salute to all you guys. You know, thank you for the support. But you were talking about some recent shows, music videos. Let's talk about that. And all the way from not just the videos themselves, but the shows you just did and how they went, you know. And after that, we get to shouting out some people while we round up towards the end and talk a little more some other stuff. But as of right now, let's speak about all that.
It was a movie, bro. It was a movie. But the only issue is I had one problem is I had family pulling up to see me perform, but it was a showcase type shit. So they had me performing a little bit early than I expected, but I still killed it though. I feel like people was fucking with me, you feel me? And like I said, people was fucking with me because I was speaking that truth. Everybody who was shout out to everybody at that showcase because everybody killed it. But the thing is, like like my girlfriend said, everybody can rap, but it's not just about being able to rap. It's about how you put on your performance that people look at. You know what I'm saying? If you're putting on a whack performance, nobody's about to pay attention to you. But if you're putting on a good performance, people will pay attention to you. People will be like, "Oh, that dude's hard right there. I want to listen to his music." You feel me? Oh, I wanna get a feature from him. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Now
But
that's real, bro. That's real. And I can't even say that you could have said it any better because like that's honestly something that's important that I've even said before. And me as myself as a performer and artist and entertainer is there's some times I gotta get used to my boys telling me like, hey bro, you can't just stand there in one spot. You ain't gotta necessarily jump all
nah,
around
yeah.
a little bit, bro. You move your hands a little bit, bob to the beat a little
Nah,
bit.
yeah.
Be
And
sitting
that's what I
like,
did. That was kind of what I regret too. Is if you I have a video and if you watch it, I kind of was just standing around. You know what I'm saying? I was just standing there. I regret not moving around. You know what I'm saying? Like I was controlling the crowd, but I wasn't moving around like I should have been. You know what I'm saying?
yo, you know what though? Don't knock yourself. That's why I brought it up and why I held myself accountable before I said anything. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it. We just want to
Nah,
encourage,
yeah.
get a little pause, no diddy, get a little loose to it, right? You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah. You
Don't
got it.
don't feel so under pressure. It's easier said than done. But I encourage all artists that if you can, you ain't gotta do backflips, front flips, just a little, even walk around a little bit. Pace, you don't have to
But
pace around, but I just feel like it helps. And you gotta do shows. Don't even necessarily regret it, bro, because I was the same way. My first couple shows, like, dang, bro. Or like I look back at videos, I'm like, dang, bro. But even now, I'm not super getting up there. But I will say, I know, like, I think it was what the one I threw in October, the West Business Fest over there in Denver, Colorado. And my brother came down and shot my brother Trips ODG. He came down, surprised me last minute. And point is, bro came through and I was all in this performance. I was all, you know what I'm saying? Jay, what are
nah,
you in my
yeah.
song? And I was right there, hype man. And because you gotta learn that just have fun with it, bro. Just have fun
Nah,
with it,
word.
bro. You know? But
At the end of the day, word two, people need to understand. At the end of the day, music, rapping is just fun. People don't understand that most of these famous rappers who they look up to, they look at this as a hobby. They don't look at this as their job. They just look at this as something that they do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's something most artists need to realize is you don't gotta take this music shit as serious as people explain. You know what I'm saying? As people make it seem.
Exactly. And you know what, too, though? Another thing people just got to do is just be themselves. Just be themselves, have fun, take it serious in a way of like you're being professional, but don't take it too serious. You know, don't be Mr.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel that's something people miss because they so worried on being so technical, which is okay. They forget sometimes to be themselves and just have fun and just go out there and do it for the love of it. And it's like that's kind of what, and I know people can agree with me on this. That's when some of the best music or times or performances happen is when you're just, I repeat, being yourself and having fun because you're not so overthinking it. You know what I mean? Because you know what they say by don't think about it, just do it. Because when you overthink something, you do tend to. And that's on my first performances. I was right there like, oh shit. You know, like what's going
Nah,
on? But
real.
now I'm like, man, I don't, because I remember even one time, I don't know how you guys were, or you know, we can share your experience. But bro, I remember when I first started rapping, bro, I could only rap in front of like maybe my cousins, my brother.
Nah,
Now
word.
I'm like, pass me that mic, bro. I'm like, I don't give a fuck who say, who laugh, who say anything because I'm being me. And if I bother people by being myself, then I don't need to be around you. But I ain't mad at you. It's all love,
Nah,
right?
real.
It's all love.
Word too. Like a couple of nights ago, bro, before the show, I meet my mans. Like I said, shout out Fearless. I went to Fearless's crib. I walk in, that shit's hot box like a motherfucker, bro. I walk in, niggas are freestyling. I'm like, already? He's going. I'm like, damn. He's like, yo, Ace, hop in. I'm like, I can't even do it. There's too much people in here, bro. Like, you want me putting me on the spot, and there's like 6, 7 people in here, bro. Come on, you can't do that. Can't do that, bro. And then I ended up freestyling. I was like, alright, bro, but don't do that shit again. Put me on the spot,
On
bro.
the
It's
spot.
like I can
Hey,
rap, but it's like around certain people, like people I don't know, I won't feel comfortable, you know what I'm saying, to rap in front of you. You know what I'm saying? That's like I would never bring a whole bunch of females to the studio.
yeah.
That's a distraction. That's one, that's a distraction. And two, how can you even focus with a whole bunch of females in the studio with you, bro?
And that, and there's a golden rule I feel like people should know. Okay, but understand it's like your lady. Understand it's like somebody because I've had to bring younger siblings to the studio or people I was around and I get they gotta be in there. But what I feel and nothing personal, if you ain't there to rap, if you ain't the ride, if you ain't the engineer, if you don't have like a cameraman, some type of role, you don't really need to be there. I try to tell people it's like a job. Like as much as people, I hope people don't, because I mean we all need some space, you know, much respect. But much people want to work with their spouse. Much people want to work with their family. Much people want to work. Sometimes, bro, every place you can't take everybody with you. Sometimes it's just for you to handle business. It's like
Nah, word too.
it's like, for example, something as simple as an oil change. You think while I'm changing the oil on my car, I want a crowd, I want 50 people going. Like,
No.
nah, bro. When I'm in the stew, if you ain't if you ain't there for a real reason, no offense, kindly go wait in the car or hey, just come back, come get me. Let me handle
It's
this
true.
shit. But before we log off, because we got about 2 more minutes, is I want to shout for you coming on here. We spoke about shows. We played your song "Don't Play About Mine." We spoke about how you grew up. We spoke about why you started making music. Some of the people you rock with. Some of the slept on people in the city. But let's end this out with a shout out or just something you want to announce, whether it's projects coming up or things you want people to know or where you want people to go check you out at. This is the time for it. The floor is yours, and I appreciate you for coming.
Yeah. Word two, I want to shout out. Like I said, I shouted out already. Shout out everybody who I wanted to shout out. You feel me? My man's Young Tech. He has a show. He's performing. He's performing March 21st. Everybody got to pull up to Culture in Providence. It's about to be a movie. My other man's performing April 10th. Y'all got to pull up. It's about to be a movie. And my man's is opening up for Young Ma April 17th. So that's about to be a movie. So y'all got to look out for that. And y'all gotta look out for my new music videos that's about to drop. I got like 3 music videos in the vault that I plan on dropping soon. You feel me? And look out for that album. Cause I plan on dropping this album between the next 2 months or so. So it's about to be lit.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, again, shout out to you and all your peoples. Thank you for coming on SR Broadcast. If you guys are new, do me a favor. Go like, comment, subscribe right now to our channel, SR underscore broadcast on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on Facebook. But most importantly, go follow and go check out 65 Ace on all platforms, all the way from social to digital, for music, everything. Go show them some love. Keep an eye out for those music videos, for the shows coming up. I want to thank your people, everybody tapping in from the East Coast to the West, again, up north, down south, Midwest. It's all love. It's your boy Six Deuce, music artist, A&R talent scout, etc. You know, man of many hats. I want to just say I'm super thankful for everybody that comes on here. I try to remind people that I literally, and that's what people don't understand, even posted. I want to get back to talking about that before we take off, is be respectful. Treat people how you want to be treated. It can sound funny to other people, but it's really real. Respect goes a long way. But remember, it's people like me out here, people like y'all out here supporting that make it, because we can't do it by ourselves. I know people love to think it, but the saying it takes a village is for a reason. I say that all the time, you know. It even says in the Bible, a lack of counsel, you will fall. Pretty much, you need people around you. You need to have a strong counsel. You need to have a solid team. So it is what it is, right? We can be modest all day and humble all day, but we can't ever be too humble to accept help when we need it or to help the community. And I guess why I'm saying all this is because I take time out of my day, the same as others, to do stuff like this for the community, because not many platforms left are doing that. They either get jaded because of the money, they get jaded because of the views, or they don't really care about the community like they say they do, only the clout. And I'm not here for that, you know? So as me being a father 24/7, work, school, all that, like the rest of us, I'm sure, I don't do this for my health, bro. I do this because I really do care. I do this because I really do help people. And shout out Cali Media, people that have been grinding. Shout out you, all the guests that have came on here. HCB Chemistry is one of our solid supporters from day one. But yeah, it's just a blessing. I mean, look at Love for Brady. Look how we connected. We went from interviewing to, bro, I got him on the team, and I'm thankful, you know. And I can't wait to expand in the future, because SR Broadcast as a whole is its own. I look at it as a tool, you know, and I use that to help everybody else. So if I can share that tool with the world, I will. I ain't no gatekeeper. You know what I'm saying? We got to start normalizing passing the torch, bro. Get it while it's good. It's never too late to shine, but know when to pass the torch. Because here's the thing, we're all main characters in our own life, but I also say this all the time, but even the main character knows when to take a knee. Even the main character knows when to have to play his part and show love in his part of the story. So we all got to come together, stop hating, stop trying to talk down on people, stop trying to put people down because their skill level. Because remember this, you once started from somewhere, so don't ever be quick to dismiss somebody, or also give people a chance, you know, but be wary, you know, be diligent, do your due diligence. But my message before we take off is just I'm thanking everybody and explaining to y'all how other people might fake it. We really do care. We really do take time out of our day, I repeat, to do the things we do, because it may not be nothing to y'all, but y'all try reposting 100 posts in a day 5 times at a time and creating 5, 6, 7 promotions back to back, taking care of your daughter and having to go to school, work, and then still come back home and get that shit done. Ain't that easy? You know, sounds easy, but it's love. But now go ahead, bro. Go ahead and say something. I'm gonna shout out the comments, but go ahead and say something if you got to. My bad.
No, 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 you're chilling, it's chilling. But before I get off this shit, I just want to tell everybody what everybody, I already know everybody in there listens to rap music, you feel me? So before I got off this, I just wanted everybody to hear. This is what my man Smoke told me. Like, rap music is the only genre of music that you cannot judge. And he said, because rap music, people put their, you know what I'm saying? People put their pain, in their, into their music. You know what I'm saying? So if you over here criticizing somebody, they're gonna take that deep. You know what I'm saying? Because rap music is the only music that people actually speak about their stuff. So if you're disrespecting them, they're gonna actually take that. Compared to country music, people don't care if you diss their music or not. But people in the rap industry, they take that shit serious. They
100.
do.
You know what? Shout out to your boy, and thank you for always sharing some dope information and advice. And that's why I enjoy having the guests that come on here. Because when we first started, Super Righteous Broadcast got that name. Because I don't know if you guys know, no matter what you believe in, I literally pray to God when it started. Like, look, God, just connect me with people that, like the name says, super righteous. Nobody's perfect, but just keep integrity, that are on here for the real reason, that are hungry, not like playing fake Hollywood or trying to play dress up because they're trying to play cool. Because let's be real, bro. There's a lot of people in the industry that are just in the fucking way. Respectfully, bro. And I say that because it's like, cool. If you do it because you love it, it's not a crime. If you do it because it's a hobby, not a crime. Whatever your reason is. But I feel like a lot of people aren't taking it serious. They're just doing it because they want to look the part. You know, they don't really want to, again, I repeat, put in the fucking work. So shouts to the ones that do, like yourself and everybody else. We're going to end it by shouting out the comments. Shout out Curly Headed Leah or Lia. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Shout out Dreams LA, HCB Chemistry, Grind Buckets. He said it's Josh. And then where the is my lighter? Hey man,
Shout out, yeah, that's my nigga right there. That's my nigga Spliff. Yo, shout out Spliff, shout out Ja. You feel me? Ja know how far we take it, and this nigga Spliff know how far we take it. Those my brothers right there, you feel me?
sir, and shout out it's spelled AYSMIS5C, so I don't know how to spell that out. And it says one ways MIDI, I think, or one way Smitty. Hopefully I said that right.
Shout out my man Smitty too. He's coming up too, my man Smitty.
Yes, sir. And shout out J. Dot Too Smooth. But yeah, man, we up in here. It's your boy. Y'all have a blessed one. I'm gonna get back to the family. Y'all take care. Have a blessed one. Make sure I run up this interview even afterwards. Like, comment, because I try to remind all you guys what this does to help the artists is not just us. Because I did it. I've done the data behind it, to where I'll search up one of your guys' names, and not just your music, your interview pops up. So the more you like or something, and you really want to support y'all people that come on here, the best thing you could do is like, comment, subscribe, not just to help the channel. It helps push them more into the algorithm. So let's support each other. It's free. And thank y'all. Stay blessed. Have a blessed night.
Thank you so much for having me, bro. Have a
Thank
good
you.
night.
You too, man.